Did you know that 30% of trash these days can be reused? 60% can be decomposed, leaving only 10% actual trash. My name is John Waltz. It seems nowadays all we do is consume and consume, leaving a barren trail of waste in our path. Just recently, I decided to catch up with an old friend of mine who could really teach us a thing or two on the subject of reusing.
I see a mansard roof through the trees. I see a salty message written in the eaves. The ground beneath my feet, the hot garbage and concrete. Now the tops of buildings, I can see them too.
I'm Charles Riyooze.
And how would you spell that?
R-I-Y-O-O-Z-E.
Charles Riyooze is the best when it comes to reusing. He's personally agreed to give us a few tips and pointers on the subject. So Charles, why don't you introduce yourself?
Well, I haven't thrown anything away since 1984.
Really? That's very impressive.
Thank you very much.
So just right off the bat, what are some good ways you do to reuse?
First off, I've been reusing my own clothing ever since I was an infant. Do you know a surprising number of clothing is thrown away when it could be easily reused, donated, or passed down?
That's very interesting.
We also reuse our toothbrushes. Once we're finished brushing, we use them to clean hard-to-reach places in the bathroom.
That's pretty creative.
Well, our neighbors don't think so.
Wait, why is that?
Because they think it's weird that we reuse our toothbrushes after cleaning the toilets with them.
Wait, so does that mean you were cleaning the toilets and then brushing? Never mind. So, what about in the garden? I've heard that you can reuse in plenty of ways to benefit the earth.
You know, that's very true, John. Instead of throwing away our coffee grains and food scraps, we can just start a compost pile. And we can reuse the seeds from our fruits and vegetables and try to regrow them. There's a list of endless possibilities. Just remember, the goal is try not to throw things away.
Huh. Very interesting.
Last year my grandma passed, and we could have cremated her and kept her ashes, but what good is that for the environment? Instead, I gave her body back to the earth.
Wait, what are you saying? What about paper? In my opinion, that's one of the easiest things to reuse.
Oh, definitely. If we reused all of our newspapers, we could save 250 million trees.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that's not all. Nearly 81.3 million tons of paper waste is thrown away each year, and this number is increasing rapidly. And see, the thing is, it's not hard to reuse this stuff. You could simply flip over an old homework assignment or try to conserve more space when taking notes.
You're very true.
Well, you know, John, that's not the only way to reuse paper.
Oh, really?
Yup.
Well, this has been an interview with Charles Riyooze. Thank you for joining us.
You sitting on dance?